Thank you for tuning in to the Afternoon Pint. This episode is sponsored by Camilla Najat of Exit Realty, Strategy Up Business Consultants, and ISS Atlantic Security Guard Services. Enjoy the show. Recording now.
I've never heard my voice through a microphone like this.
Cheers!
Cheers!
And welcome to the Afternoon Pint. I'm Mike Tobin.
I am Matt Conner.
And who do we have with us today?
I'm Laura Fleming.
Laura! You look familiar.
We found you.
We found you.
Here I am. Flora's arrived.
That's right. So recently you joined on our AP team as You Found Flora, a social media content creator.
Yeah.
Right? That's cool. You've already had a few things come out.
Yeah.
It's been a really interesting adjustment being, I'm usually so much more behind the scenes when it comes to that sort of stuff. So it's been an interesting transition to be the face of it all.
So before we get into all of that, the why and the what and the where you come from and all that stuff, we are here at the Oxford Taproom, like we have been here many times.
Right.
And I've tried this before, but you're trying something new.
Yeah.
Which is the Doug's Brow.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah. It's nice and malty. What do you think there, Mike?
It's quite lovely.
Yeah.
No, I like it. It's different.
Yeah,
but
it's not hoppy. It's not bitter. It's malty kind of sweetness. It's easy drinking.
Yeah, it's really easy to drink.
Yeah.
No, it's good. There's like no bitterness to it either. It has a real nice
Perfect
vibe.
for fall.
It's a great Oktoberfest beer
color of
that
leaves.
Garrison did. So yeah, it is the color of leaves. What do you got going on over there?
I got a little juicy over here.
Oh, a little juicy.
Yeah.
And we're allowed to say that you work with Garrison?
Yeah, absolutely. That is so
what's
much
your-
of my identity.
What's your gig with Garrison?
So I've been with Garrison for 3 years. I'm currently marketing and events coordinator. So I handle social media and traditional marketing alongside different partnerships with like festivals and all the fun stuff throughout the year. I like to joke that I'm the vibe doctor.
The vibe doctor.
There you go.
Well, you guys...
See, that's what she was saying though. Like when she does, now being in front of the camera, she did a lot of the stuff behind the scenes. So she has a lot of experience, right?
Yeah. And you've done a lot of stuff this year. Garrison has supported a lot of really big events in Nova Scotia. Most recently, the concert on the Hill that had Big X the Plug, a couple other huge artists here.
Yeah, and funny enough, actually, we weren't involved with that one.
Oh.
But because it's on Garrison grounds.
Oh, Garrison grounds. I just associated it with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and so much of what we do is at that venue because it's so beautiful and can hold so many people. So,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm happy they're using that space again. I mean, that's where like some of the great concerts of my teens were held. Best concert I've ever seen in my life was held there.
Celine Dion.
It was not Celine Dion.
It's
It was
this
Somersault.
your favorite concert. You told me this.
It didn't happen, but Somersault 2000 is what it was, and that was like the best. It was the best lineup. Look it up. It's honestly, you'll be like, how did I not see this concert?
Yeah,
but it's great to see them back here. But you're wearing the sweater. But the Great Outdoor Comedy Festival,
right?
Yes.
That was huge this year as well.
Oh my gosh, the people that organize that are so incredible. We're as a province, as a city, super blessed to have them do their festival here. It's
and Nikki Glacier's doing it next year.
Yeah, they just got announced.
She's awesome. And Matt Rife, right?
Matt Rife is back.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Nikki Glacier night is the first like full female night that they've had.
That's right, because they had a few others on that are listed on there. I'm trying to remember. I saw it today.
Fortune.
Yes, Fortune. Right.
And Steph.
I like Fortune. She's funny.
She is so funny.
She's great.
She's in the Mindy Project, and I love the Mindy Project.
Yeah.
It's a killer lineup. It's going to be really fun.
She does a podcast that's pretty funny too.
Oh, does she? I didn't even know
with
that.
like I don't know if it's a partner or a friend or what, but it's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, so that should be a great one.
Time to start your comedic research.
Yeah, there you go.
That's just it, right? I mean, Nikki Glazer's been around for a long time, but she just seemed to have skyrocketed after like ripping Gronk apart on the Tom Brady roast.
That was great.
She nailed that.
She
That was
crushed
so
it.
well done.
Absolutely crushed it.
Yeah.
But she's been awesome on roasts for years.
She has been great on roast.
She's
for a
always
long
been
time.
like one of the best roasters, like on the panel.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's good with that. She's good at being like deadly strikes.
Oh yeah, she doesn't hold back. That's for sure.
So there's been lots of events. You're in charge of a lot of it. I mean, like I was down there. We had, speaking of Oktoberfest, I was down there with you for Oktoberfest, and like insanity.
It was so incredible. And like event planning is so chaotic. Like when you're leading up to the days and you're like, oh gosh, did I forget this? Did I forget that? Is so-and-so going to show up for this? But then once it's happening and you see everyone around you having so much fun, it just fills me with such joy. That's probably my favorite part of it, is just seeing it all come together.
The holding the glass one was fantastic. I was watching some of those videos. They were great.
Do you know what? I have that stein. Actually,
Yeah.
I almost thought it's in the trunk of my car.
So explain to our listeners what holding the glass what I meant.
Yeah, so it's a big stein.
A liter.
Is it a liter?
Yeah.
A liter of beer.
I swear it's bigger than a liter. But anyway, I'll go with that. But it's a nice big stein, liter big. They were filling it with water, and you had to hold it above the rope. And if you drop below the rope, you lost. So last man standing or woman standing got it, right? Got won something. I don't even know what it was, but they won.
Fairy stuff, gift cards.
There you go.
etc.
In your expertise, is it always an older gentleman that just takes it home? I always notice it's like this. Always seems to be like this person with a super strong
There
hand.
is like an old man strength that comes out
Yeah.
when you're, testing strength and on a stage with an audience.
Yeah, they're always the last few standing, right?
Yeah. Something
Yeah.
about will or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'll die on this hill.
Yeah.
A guy like me gives up in a minute.
But I have my stein in the car, and I half thought about bringing it in.
Yeah.
And I was like bringing it in here, and I was just going to be like, fill this up, like thing,
I
right?
mean, you can.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'd
would
like
be
to
awesome.
actually see how long we could do it. Like challenge each other. We should do that as a short sometime.
I meant to drink, not just a hold.
no, we'll do the old man strength or middle aged man
sure,
strength.
we can
It
do
is
that. Yeah.
shockingly difficult. I promise it won't take up too much of your time.
But we do have to thank you, because you did mention like how hard it is to get event organizing. I mean, it's not different than podcasting. We actually we had 2 guests reschedule on us today, and we saw this as a great opportunity. We
100%.
called up Laura and we're like, hey, this is a great opportunity to kind of fit you in and talk about everything that, our relationship of what we're doing and all that fun stuff that you're doing. So
You're
thank you.
secretly infiltrating our entire operation. So you
Surprise.
started as an influencer. Now you're on the show, and next week you're replacing me on our live a live event because I had to be someplace else. So yeah, you're basically just taking over. So
Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide.
No, that's cool. I'll lay down. I'll play dead. I'm good. Yeah. My work here is done. Yeah.
Afternoon pint, getting a facelift. But yeah, so so we're excited to have you on the team. We're obviously excited to have it here. So I mean, I think it's this is a great opportunity to kind of just get anyone who's listening to get to know Laura.
Totally.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to doing one of these, and this is my first official podcast as well.
It won't be your last. This will open up the universe now.
Gosh, I hope
You're
so.
going to go from being a guest to a host in a matter of like 1 week.
Next week, Mike disappears and no one knows why.
That's it. It's banished.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's kind of get to know Laura.
All right. So this is because we didn't really know how to fill this. We made these up on the fly, so these are fun. If any of these are these super whack questions, you can just say, I don't want to answer that. We'll be okay with that. We'll move on. Okay, so these are fun get to know you questions. What's a hobby or talent that nobody would guess you have?
That nobody would guess I have. Ooh, I can eat cookies like chips.
What does that mean?
Like, you know how you open a bag of chips and you can just take them by the handful? And,
Oh my God. Okay.
And then all of a sudden,
Like Cookie Monster? Like
I'm low-key Cookie Monster. And it's not like, it's
do you
not
make the num 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 noise? Or
only when I'm, shh. That's for me to know.
Nom, nom, nom.
that's the best talent. That's great.
Yeah, it's a good one. It hurts, but I like it.
Yeah.
Is that a talent though? Or
I don't know. I think it's a talent.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, yeah, why not?
All right. Well, if you weren't doing what you do now, what do you think Laura would be doing in an alternate universe? This episode is brought to you by Camilla Najat with Exit Realty Metro.
Camilla Najat is an experienced real estate agent who prides herself in finding the perfect home for her clients. Camilla can help you with a comparative market analysis to help determine the value of your home if you're planning on selling, or help you determine the going rate for the neighborhood you're moving into. She can also work with you at your pace.
You can reach Camilla by calling 902-880-8429 or email camilla@exitmetro.ca.
Also, you can find her on Facebook at Camilla Najat, Exit Realty Metro.
Oh my goodness. Growing up, I wanted to be a detective so bad. I wanted to work for the FBI.
Okay.
I wanted to be like the Nancy Drew of this universe.
Did you read Nancy Drew as a kid?
I did.
Okay.
And I still do. I have like all of the old books.
Like the old ones or like the remake?
No,
she
the
changed
old
it up.
ones.
Yeah.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, well, she came out again. They all come out again.
Oh, okay.
She had like a lot of re-releases and they didn't work.
Yeah.
I was always trying to go to them, but the kid didn't want to go see her. She, like, had no interest, so we never went.
Oh yeah, true. Like the Nancy Drew like movies and stuff. Now I
Yeah.
have like all the old books, like the
Okay.
old PC games. I'm
Oh,
obsessed.
the old PC games.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes. Yeah.
I've
Oh,
made
wow.
my way now onto like Nancy Drew PC on Reddit. and
Those were
it's-
90s games, right? They all came out in the 90s for the most part.
I mean, there's like 32 of them or something. So they've been coming out pretty consistently.
Are they still making them?
They're still making them.
Wow.
They took a hiatus because the games kind of started to get bad.
Insane.
Yeah, but
How did they start to get bad? No, I'm just joking. I mean, I'm sure they sound great. It'd be fun. Yeah.
It's kind of like Goosebumps or something. Like I used to love Goosebumps when I was in like
Oh, me
grade
too,
4.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
And then
our
you-
age. Yeah.
You go back and you read them and you're just like, wow, these are trash. But
Yeah, these are trash. Yeah.
nostalgically, they're awesome.
The writing is so simple, but like I'm turning pages so fast.
The first show that ever scared me was Are You Afraid of the Dark? You remember that show, man?
Do I remember it?
Like-
It's the best.
Was
yeah.
that the one with the worm? Or am I thinking
No,
of
no, it's
something
Freaky
different?
Stories.
Yes,
Freaky Stories?
No, it's Freaky Stories. No, You Afraid of the Dark is when they throw the sand magic dust on the fire and it says submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society, and they throw it on there and they say the name of the episode.
They had one with a clown that was frightening. Blue eyes.
Yeah, there's a bunch of good ones. Like I loved You Afraid of the Dark as
Yeah.
a kid. That was great. There was a
Wow.
couple really good ones.
Bring back 90s television.
Seriously,
honestly.
yes.
Yeah. Kids
There was a
these
lot of
days,
great 90s
they don't know.
television. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's some good shows out now. I like
Yeah.
the newest version of It that came out.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
few years old now, but
It.
the
Like
movie.
the movie It?
Yeah, they
Oh.
remade it.
Oh, 100%. That's better than the original.
Yeah, it's
the
a great-
original was garbage.
It's a
Yeah.
great remake, right? I
is a
just
great
still
remake.
haven't watched the second one because everybody told me it wasn't great. But there's It and there's It 2. They made a sequel to the new It.
When I see like
There's
a
It Too, not
remake of like an original classic and then they make a sequel to the remake of the original classic, that scares me sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe
Well,
best you haven't seen the second one.
Yeah, I don't know because the book was massive,
Yeah.
right? Like, and it was a huge book,
weird, too.
and it got really messed up. Like he just lost his like marbles halfway through the book, and then spiders got involved. It was really remember he turned to a gigantic spider
At the
in
end,
book.
yeah, that was the worst thing. That's not even the weirdest part. The weirdest part is like all the kids and the inappropriateness.
Oh
in the
yeah,
book.
God.
yeah. It's a messed up book.
That's a pretty messed up book.
but
I know.
but the movie is not like that.
No,
in the
they left
same-
that part.
in the same sense. Like
Someone was smart and was like, "Hey, you know what's not good? 12-year-olds like doing inappropriate things to each other in the middle of a book."
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the second one was like them years later. Like, and that's all in the first book. Because so the first book, they end up going into like the 30s or 20s or whatever. And now they're living life as adults and It comes back.
Yeah.
It's all in the same book.
Scary.
So
Good concept, but typical to like the Stephen King stuff. It's like it kind of goes a little too weird. Like great concepts, good starts.
yeah.
And sometimes, I mean, outside of like The Shining and things like that, he has some really bangers, right?
But
Yeah.
sometimes you're like, who approved this?
Yeah.
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 What was the thought?
It's a good horror movie, though, the new one. Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was actually an improvement.
Yeah.
100%.
But where were we on that? I lost my train of thought. Jeez.
We were talking about great TV shows.
being a
and stuff
detective.
and
Oh,
being
no,
a
we're
That's
talking
how
about being a
sparked all that.
detective. Yeah.
See, that's where
right on.
ADHD takes you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was really bad at science, and I'm just not really like a numbers, math, science girly. I'm definitely more writing, but I was looking at doing like studying like forensics and all that stuff, which I should have done. But
Oh, yeah.
That is cool.
yeah,
Never too late.
never too late. You're so true.
I mean, yeah. I mean, probably wouldn't want to work for the FBI right now.
You could be a content
no.
creator.
CSIS.
yeah.
Go
yeah.
work for the Canadian version. The
Totally.
FBI just bullies people for Trump at this point.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. If I had known then what I know now.
Imagine if you like combined forensics with content creation and like you would like, solve a crime while eating like noodles at some new joint. You'd bring him in and
Dude, I don't know how we roll that out, but that sounds like an
There's-
actually awesome thing.
Yeah, there's something there.
a murder in a soup or whatever. Like, murder happened and there's also a great soup next door.
Going in and you're eating pizza, and it's just like,
Little Timmy never stood a chance. And now, meat lovers.
or you just totally troll people because there's people who don't like the sound of people eating or watching them eating.
Oh, yeah.
So what you do is
They say that's intelligent people. Like, I just saw that the other day. It was like higher IQ people don't like the sounds of other people chewing food.
I believe that.
do you?
I don't know. I mean,
Well, do you
I
like it?
I can't say I like it, but it doesn't bother me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bothers me.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
Then the theory's gone.
Myth busted.
It bothers Andrea when I do it. I know that because she'll be like, especially when I'm eating chicken wings, like that's like the bad food. Like, and that's when I'm having the most fun in life. Is I'm just like,
that's a food you got to.
I'm just killing a pound of wings, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, you sound disgusting, right? Because I'm just, that whole thing.
You got to witness me like go to fucking town on chicken wings last week.
Oh yeah,
the spicy eating contest. So
yeah, that was crazy. So Matt the other week, he if you go on their socials, he entered a Wing-a-Geddon. This was in Muscadub at Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Really nice guy, owns that bar. He's a really passionate guy. His name's Will. Yeah. And you would be shocked to see how crazy he got this place going for a
standing room
event.
only.
It looked quite.
I went there to get something to eat before the show. There was nowhere to sit. So I just shot the show on my iPhone and captured Matt just mowing through some wings and all the contestants, and there were some crazy people there. Yeah. And I mean that in a daring way.
The guy who won in particular was crazy. It appeared I came in second to this guy because he just crushed it. I mean, we 5 people. There was 26 people. Yeah. 5 people made it to the finals. 5 people made it to the tiebreaker. And the tiebreaker was who can eat 10 wings the fastest of the hottest, like the Carolina Reaper. And I got 3 or 4 down. And I was 3 down when he had 3 left. So I was just like, at that point, I was like, I can't win. So instead of just completely giving up, I chewed on the last one. So I got like 4 wings down. And I think everyone else only got like 2 or something. So I came in second, I guess, in that regards. But
kudos to you. That's very impressive.
Far second compared to this guy.
Wow. Oh, it was fun to watch, though. Yeah, it was a great event, right? I'd love to see that one again. That was pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the we're gonna come up with some sort of thing where we're trolling people and we're eating and doing detective work and
Let's just tie it all in.
There you go. I have no idea how we pull that one off, but. Throw that one into ChatGPT and see what it says.
I'm sure it'll come up with a way. Excellent idea. Here's 9 ways you could do that. Everything's an excellent idea in ChatGPT. Have you noticed that?
I appreciate how much support I get from
you can tell
robots.
it to tone it down.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, you can say stop talking to me like every idea is excellent, and stop
be real.
Yeah, it's just a total. Yeah, you don't
what?
need that much positive. Not all your ideas are great. Sometimes you need to be told they're trash.
Oh no!
That's true.
Yeah, tell me everything I'm doing is great.
Yeah.
So we were talking about TV and things like that. So like, what is your guilty pleasure TV show?
Oh, good question.
Oh, God, I am knee deep in like the shittiest reality TV shows.
Okay.
Like Love is Blind, bad one.
I'm watching that right now.
It's so terrible and I hate it. But like, MTV used to do a lot of really good ones. They did like, it wasn't called Love at First Sight, but it was like, Are You the One was a crazy one. The Challenge is a guilty pleasure. That's actually a really good show. Temptation Island, ridiculous, causes me so much anxiety, but I cannot look away. All of those like really, really cruddy reality TV shows.
My wife likes a lot of them. Yeah, I watch some of them too. I watch some of them.
They're just so easy. I can do other things while I'm watching them, and it like gives me a little bit of chaos where like my life isn't as chaotic as it used to be. So. It fills a void somehow.
There you go. Maybe that's why people like it. They like the drama and all that. Yeah.
It's 100% why my wife likes it. She's like, if there's no drama, she's like, oh, this season's boring.
Yeah.
For me, it's like listening to chewing food.
You know what? I don't mind them. Joking. I just think that they could be half as long.
Sometimes,
they're like, they're something like 10 episodes.
What are they, an hour long each?
No, it's not even about that. Yes, it is about that, but also there's like 11 episodes. I think I could watch them. Like, I find the idea, like Love is Blind this is one of the ones that I watch with my wife. I find the concept interesting. 2 people sit behind a wall, or many people sit behind a wall. They don't see each other. And they date each other, and they whittle people down until they pick 1 or 2 that they like.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, yeah.
But they don't see each other. And then they have to agree to get engaged before they can see each other, right? So I find the concept behind that very interesting. What I don't care about is the long drawn out scenes about them just being like, you know, whether they're kissing or swimming or drinking or whatever. And I'm just like, cut this down to like really short, where it's like, give me the meat of the dating process, see if they like each other,
Make them fight and show me that.
or that too, but like let them find out the weird things in it, and then like play out the process.
Well,
see
and
if it works.
It's so interesting now too, like reality TV in like the early 2000s, like when Vanderpump Rules started. That like reality TV will never be the same because your only source of that was through the TV show. But now you get people applying for these shows because they want brand deals, because they want an online presence. So it's so clear to see. Sometimes when you watch a show, it's like, oh, this person is only here because they want to get 50,000 extra followers on Instagram. You know,
That's
like,
right. No, you're right.
So it's kind of tainted it that way, but.
You know what, Tobin? There you go. That's a way to boost our socials.
There you go.
You and I can go on a reality show.
I don't want to. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't be likable on it. I don't think. I just tell everyone to F off.
Well, that's what makes good TV.
Yeah.
You would get a lot of followers and a lot of death threats. Because that's the messed up thing about this thing. For some people get so invested that they like
it's crazy.
threaten people. Like the one on Love Is Blind, the lady who dumped the Asian guy.
Yes.
Right.
They dumped the Asian guy. Like she's getting death threats, and I'm like, don't get me wrong. She did a shitty move. She was not nice to that man. She led him on. She made him think that she was still in love with him, and she was clearly told production she was breaking up with him just before it happened.
What show is this?
Love Is Blind.
Okay.
So when she met him, she was like, just kidding, I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's
So
terrible.
so it was clearly really shitty what she was doing. But
So dude was like heartbroken, obviously.
no, he
was
didn't. No, that's we don't. I'm not at the point where he's heartbroken yet.
Sorry.
So she makes it seem to him like, oh my gosh, I just can't do the show anymore. This is too much pressure, but we'll see each other when this is over. But she told production, like, I just won't get there with him. I don't want to continue.
So
this
that
with
was
him.
what they showed on TV?
Yeah.
Like her lying like that?
So you
Yeah, they showed her on TV
So you
live.
can see her telling production, nah, but then it shows clips of him telling his friends, like, oh, like, we're still going to see each other. Like,
That's terrible.
we haven't met up yet, but we will.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
So
Brutal.
That's dirty.
She was pretty brutal. That being said, I never in my life would I think to go online and like threaten this woman just because she did something shitty to someone else.
no, it's insane.
Right?
Threaten? No.
No. Right? It's just
Yeah, people get so passionate. It's a little crazy. And not
Way
to
too
mention it was
invested.
filmed like probably almost 2 years ago. So like,
It's
you know,
at
you
least
went
a
through
year
it,
ago.
You
or
went through
whatever,
it
yeah.
when you filmed it. And then now when the world's watching it and you've probably grown so much since the experience, blah, blah. And people are like, how could you do that? Ah.
That's true.
And it was literally like a year ago.
The show recording of the show ended a year ago because in a week or two the reunion's going to be on, and the reunion comes on the week after the show ends. Like for us, who's watching,
So then it's a catch up of like, oh, what has happened since the show ended?
1 year later,
I'm learning so much about this stuff right now.
I'm
I
happy
never
for
understood
you.
it all. Yeah.
you're going
No.
home and watching it.
What?
You're going to go and watch it.
That sounds interesting. I like the concept,
concept
of
is-
love is
That's
blind.
what hooked me.
What I found was I was like, why are they all so good looking? Put a couple like real like monsters.
Yes.
in there. Like on both sides. Not to sound rude, but like put some
Yeah.
real challenges in there
Some
where you
real
like
shockers
you're like,
in
whoa.
there. Yeah.
No, you know what? I agree. This is what I've been saying to my wife, and is listen, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, 100%, right?
Yeah.
But this is the thing: is everyone they put on this show is
like models.
objectively good looking, right?
super attractive.
Sometimes you look at
Yeah,
people
yeah.
and you're like, that's not really my style, or I don't like
Yeah.
whatever. But like, throw a bunch of people in there. Throw in some people that we would consider traditionally not good looking.
Like find some homeless guy and throw him on there, right?
Maybe
like you know,
not that.
find some
We're
people
about
from
to
different
change your life.
from different walks of life and throw 'em on.
But throw some people in there that look vastly different and all
Yeah.
that. Like not everyone has a six pack and all this other stuff. And I think then you can only truly determine if love is blind, because in the end, at this point, this is the thing that is kind of making me get a little annoyed with the show, and kind of I say it every time, like I'm not watching this anymore, is because they're all objectively good looking. And the fact is that when people come on, it's at that point they're just nitpicking because they've already connected on a
Yeah.
level. They either have already connected on a personal, like intellectual level, or they're what you were saying, and they've entered this show not actually define love is blind. They're on there to boost their Instagram and then try to find a way of weaseling out of it. And then you do see that a lot on this, where they're like, they try to remain the good guy while breaking up with the person.
But it's like, if you're going to be the good guy, then shut up.
Yeah.
Like, tell production the same thing you're telling Buddy if you want to come
yes.
out clean on the other side. Not saying, I'm not justifying being a liar. But if you're
Don't be stupid.
If you're going to be a villain on reality TV, be smart about it.
I thought the old Big Brother and Survivor formats were good.
I've never watched Big Brother.
I watched Big Brother. Like, I watched the whole season of it once.
And I never watched Survivor either, actually.
I watched Survivor as well back in the
I
day.
actually looked into applying for Big Brother, but then I saw that you have like 71 days of 24-hour like surveillance. Like
Crazy.
Like
Yeah.
your whole house is live streamed on the internet for 71 days,
insane.
24 hours. And I was like, that actually might put me into, I don't think I don't know what that would do to me.
I don't think anyone should have the access to watch anyone kind of deucing out.
No. Well, that's the thing. There's cameras in the bathrooms,
Yeah.
just not in the stalls. But I'm like, this is still like,
Yeah.
Just because of that comment, I'm moving on.
That's fine.
What was a non-reality show that, I don't know, you saw, Matt, that you really enjoyed this year? Like a movie or movie or TV show, sorry.
non-reality TV.
Either one of you. So,
Yeah.
Matt, you can jump in too. I'd be curious.
I'll think of something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll try to think of it.
Man, I'm really chasing something here. I watched The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Okay. Is it good?
It's very like young adult drama. Like it's, you watch the show and you're like, oh, these silly teens, what are they doing? But like you get so attached to the characters. I ended up watching the finale of the show with a bunch of my girlfriends.
Okay.
And we were screaming at the TV. We were dancing. We were jumping. We were like, it was so much fun to watch. And that was a really fun one that I had this year, actually.
Nice. How about you? You got anything?
Yeah, you know what? I guess there's two that I really, really enjoyed for different reasons. One's a comedy, one's not.
Yeah.
One didn't start this year, and one did. So the one that didn't start this year, I just watched it, the season 1 and season 2, and I'm really psyched about it because season 3 starts in like a week.
Yeah.
Is The Diplomat? With
Okay.
Carrie Russell.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
So good.
Carrie Russell.
So good. Remember, she was Felicity.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna write this down. I always need to.
So good.
What's it about? High
So
level.
she's a she and her husband are a diplomat. He's a little shady,
Yeah.
but she's been appointed to be the diplomat from the USA to the UK. That's obviously a high profile diplomacy type of position.
Yeah.
The reason they do it is because they have the idea is that they want her to run for the vice presidency in the next election. So they're kind of giving her an opportunity to be high profile. And just like a ton of crazy stuff happens behind the scenes, and like there's a UK aircraft carrier gets attacked, and some people are trying to blame Iran, and some people are trying to blame anyway. It's this whole thing. But season 3 comes out like in 2 weeks, and I'm so pumped because it's so
what
good.
streaming service is that on?
Netflix.
Netflix. Okay.
And the other
got
one was
it.
on Netflix too, which was called Man Inside, or is it Man Inside? Anyway, it's with Ted Danson. And
Okay.
my God, this is so funny.
It's funny.
Man on the inside. That's what it is. Man on the
writing
inside.
all this
I never saw either
down.
one of those. Yeah.
So with Ted Danson.
Yeah.
Basically, what happens is there's a old age home. There's some burglaries that are happening, like not burglaries, I shouldn't say, thefts that are happening, and someone comes to a private investigator,
Yes.
to hire this person, and so she can't go in because she's like 40, so she has to get a man on the inside. So she gets Ted Danson to go in and check into this thing and do reconnaissance for her.
Okay.
And it's hilarious.
Really?
So funny. There's like, I want to tell you the funny thing that made me actually cry laughing.
No, tell me.
But I don't want to give it away.
Don't give it away. I'll give that one a shot.
Yeah.
I feel like I have watched that. I have
Season
them-
2 of that's coming out pretty soon too.
Wicked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to revisit that because I'm having memories of it happening in my mind, but I can't pick out anything specific about it.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about you? I know you liked Alien.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
he did.
I was enjoying it, but they kept talking. I kept falling asleep. Like I was like, just bring on more aliens. Like let's just get this show on the road. There's a lot of dialogue.
Was that like an Alien Predator situation?
Yeah, it was like the new Alien show. So there was kind of like aliens, but they came to Earth. It was okay, but I haven't finished it yet, so I shouldn't say I like it or dislike it. I just kind of I find I haven't watched a ton of TV this year. I love watching TV. It's like my favorite thing to do, but it's just I've been so busy. I actually I'm a super geek, and I rate most of the things I see on IMDb.
Nice.
So I can chronologically know, but like the shows that hit the highest for me this year, I wrote the questions. I actually wanted to do a little bit of homework. So Dexter Resurrection, they brought Dexter back. Did you ever watch Dexter?
I started Dexter, but I couldn't finish it.
Oh, man.
For whatever reason.
How far did you get?
Oh God, it's been a few years now. Maybe I'll have to revisit it. Now
I
that
personally they had 8 seasons of Dexter. I watched them all except for the newest one.
Yeah.
I think they should have ended after season 4.
Okay, well, now that I have a fully developed frontal lobe, maybe I'll go back. Rewatch 1 to 4.
The new one, this was fantastic. They had Peter Dinklage in it as the big baddie, right?
Okay.
And he was like a super eccentric billionaire in it. He did a really good job. It was one of my favorite shows. It was just pure entertainment. Like they just knew how to throw all the fun back. They brought back all the old characters. So I just enjoyed the nostalgia of it.
I have heard good things about the remake of that. Yeah.
And other than that, geez, I can't remember now what else I watched. Can't think of it now. I watched Andor. I finished that Star Wars show. It took forever.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I really did. Yeah.
Again, a lot of talking in that.
A lot of talking. Yeah. I like shows where they just
Here's
talk.
this action show where people fly through space. Let's just talk.
3 minutes of action, 47
Same thing with
minutes of
aliens.
talking.
We got all these crazy aliens. Let's just talk.
Yeah. I guess that's a new vibe going on. Just a lot of talking, and I kind of want to see. If I'm watching the action show, I want to see action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Wicked.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
I did just finish, since we're still talking about movies and TV, I just did watch a movie that they made based off of a book that I read that I really liked.
Right on.
And it was fine. It was fine.
It was fine.
I was
What was
really
the book or movie?
the book, The Women in Cabin 10.
Okay.
And it's a thriller, mystery author that I really, really enjoy. And this book was so popular, the readers really wanted to know what ended up happening to the main character after the fact. And the fans were sending her so many emails that she actually wrote a sequel, and it was the first ever sequel that she wrote for any of her books. So I was really excited for the movie to come out so that I could kind of see it in real life. But they ended up scripting the movie like they're not going to continue the series, how she wrote it. So I found it okay. Keira Knightley was the main person, so love her. She did great.
No,
But
she's awesome.
yeah, but books always seem to prevail in those situations, I find.
More times than not. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You build the world in your head when you're reading a book differently.
Yeah. My expectations are never anyone else's expectations.
I don't read anything nonfiction or anything fiction.
No, I don't read fiction much anymore either. That's why we're so dull and boring.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
A lot of self-help, maybe?
No, just
Yes.
maybe it's maybe. I just like
self-help.
nonfiction. I like to learn something and kind of try to take it away and things like that. So it's a lot. And I mean, now it's a lot of podcasts. Obviously, I'm listening to a lot of podcasts, but I'm also listening to audiobooks.
Audiobooks.
Yeah, that's a great way to get that info.
Yeah,
Great
So,
for driving and stuff.
really good for driving.
Ooh, controversial question.
Yeah.
Do you consider listening to an audiobook reading?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Really?
I mean, you have ADHD. I have ADHD. I have a hard time sometimes staying on the page or getting through certain parts of a
fair.
book, right?
Yeah.
If it's boring or
I have to read a
monotonous.
page 3 times sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. So it helps me push through the content that I can't get through otherwise.
Right, yeah, that's fair.
Truthfully.
Yeah.
So I consider it a form of reading. It depends what your learning and absorbing of information style is. I can
Totally.
hear something and recite it.
Yeah.
I could read something and forget it almost just as quickly. Right. So
Interesting.
it depends.
I'm actually I'm on the opposite. I will fully because I also I'm the type of person that it's if you when you make your choice, some people want the best of both worlds on many topics, and I sometimes think that sometimes you just you make your choice, just accept your choice.
Yeah.
And my whether it's a choice or not, I struggle to sit down and actually read a book. So I do like audiobooks, but I would say I don't consider it reading. Honestly, I don't.
No?
I think you get. I mean, you're obviously consuming content and you're consuming information.
You don't see the words on the windshield when you're driving?
I don't have that option in my EV yet.
That friggin' EV.
Just wait until
The Leaf
roll those out.
3.0 comes out, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I don't consider it reading, but I do consider it really good in the sense that you're learning. You're trying to open your mind to different things. You're not, brain dead scrolling.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would say I would never say I read that book. Like in little context, if I listen to it. But
What do you think?
I think it's great.
I don't think it's read.
So I'm just all alone in this. It's okay.
But no, that's okay, because I know a lot of people feel differently about it. I'm in the same boat as you, being attention deficit situation. And that's what, I know the kinds of books that I can and can't read. So I'm with you on the fact that some books that have longer chapters or tinier font or something like
when a book's super dense, where I don't understand some of the I remember reading a book about AI long time ago, and Ray Kurzweil, and I couldn't understand half the stuff he was saying, right? So I had to read it,
right?
Then research, a paragraph, or what the hell is he talking about? And then I'll be like, oh, and then I could read the next paragraph. That's when reading is kind of cool.
Interesting, yeah.
But when it's stuff that I can just understand and digest easily in my mind, then audio is the best option, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So no Tolkien for you.
What? No. That dude takes a page to talk about a ham sandwich. It's ridiculous, and I can't stand that kind of writing. Yeah,
that's
but his kind of writing. I bought the Game of Thrones books, and I was so mad.
Oh, that's
that's
100
pages.
Not Tolkien. That's R.R. Martin.
Yeah, I know, but same crap. Though, who's reading that?
Fantasy series.
Everybody,
are a lot like that, I find.
A lot of people.
Yeah, I know. World bestseller. Who's reading?
Very popular.
They're majorly popular. I know. Just joking.
Not only are they reading it, but they will have it memorized. And if you describe anything on that gauntlet wrong, they will call you and check you on it.
Yeah. No, I can't read that stuff.
Don't come for Mike in the comments.
Yeah.
Actually, please do.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. Get those engagements up and
actually
just
true. Call them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring your fiery torches.
I still haven't finished the Lord of the Rings movies. I still got to finish the third one.
That's insane to me.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I hate Gollum so much. I know people like him, but
you're not supposed to like him.
Yeah, but I don't mean I hate him in the fact that's a great villain. I'm this guy's annoying.
That's the
when
point.
I turned on the third movie and I realized, this movie's now 80% Gollum or whatever. I didn't even finish it. I was like, okay, I'm done.
Dude,
with this. I don't want to see this character.
You're gonna love it. He dies.
Does he? I never saw that part. I never saw.
Wow,
I just saw the first.
And if anyone thinks that that's a spoiler, sorry, it's been out for 100 years.
20-year-old movie.
Yeah.
And the book's been out for 100. So.
Yeah.
Should have been caught up by now.
I didn't know. Maybe I'll go watch the second half.
Now he's motivated.
I just started rewatching The Godfather, though. That's a fantastic movie.
Best movie ever made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time to revisit some old classics, I think.
That's an old one. That's 1970 or 19.
No, late 70s.
Gosh, before I was born, it was a great movie.
Late 70s.
Yeah.
Greatest movie ever made.
Yeah. Well, it's really
Godfather
good.
1, Godfather 2.
Yeah.
Godfather 3, steep drop.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the horse scene, dude. That is such a great scene in that movie. Do you know the horse scene?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, the head and the head.
He basically,
the horse.
This guy has a horse, and he, basically doesn't want to negotiate with the Godfather. He wakes up to the horse's head in his bed.
Yeah,
and it's a good. It's still like a HBO scene today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That was the first movie ever that felt like an HBO kind of.
Cool.
So many amazing it's so well written.
Yeah.
There's some scenes in there and they talk about justice and everything, and it's so interesting and it makes for really great talking points. There's in the opening scene. The opening scene where he's with the funeral director is his daughter, I don't know, got sexually assaulted or something like that. And he's like, Godfather, I want you to do something about it. This guy did this to my poor daughter, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, what do you want me to do? And he's like, oh, well, and he whispers in his ear, and basically you assume he whispers I want you to kill him. Mm-hmm. And he says, that I can't do. And he's like, I want whatever. He's like, he's like, what do you want? He's like, I want justice. He's like, that's not justice. He says, your daughter is still alive, which leads to a really interesting dialogue.
Weird moral dilemma
of yes, she is still alive. Obviously, the emotion is you want to kill that person.
And also his own, how pissed off he is at the beginning of that movie, that he didn't really get any respect from this guy before, but you're here now kind of deal, right?
Yeah.
It was almost like he didn't kiss the ring, so the man literally kisses his hand and kind of pays his respects, and then he singles to carry out the job, right? It's such an interesting movie.
And the scene with Al Pacino and with Diane Keaton just passed away. So there's a scene with Diane Keaton and Al Pacino when he talks about like Diane Keaton's dating him. That's new, like they're at the wedding again, kind of opening scene kind of thing. And he says he tells Diane Keaton's character like what his father does, like right there, and she's like shocked because he said, they want to sign the singer, and this singer said, I want to get out of my contract. They tried, they went and talked to him and said, hey, we want you to sign this contract saying that you're releasing the singer from that so we can sign him for something else. And the guy said, nope, he signed the contract, it's mine. And he goes, and my father, he goes, he sent Luca Brasi over there, and he said either your signature or your brains are going to be on that on that piece of paper.
Yeah,
and he goes, "That's a true story." And I was like,
"Take that!"
Oh, and just how he delivered that, he was like, "That's a true story," and it's like chilling. Like,
good
best movie ever made.
Yeah. What's one of your favorite movies
of all time?
Yeah.
Well, you want to know what? There's very few movies that I can actually rewatch and enjoy.
Okay.
And
I'm a lot like that.
The James Bond movie, Skyfall.
That was good.
For whatever reason, I can watch that over and over again. And
I've never seen that one.
Oh,
that's like one of the most recent ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the most recent one?
No. It's probably 3 back.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. That's 2 or 3.
I tried to go back and chronologically watch them, and I got through the Connery films fine, and then they had another guy come in, and I kind of fell off.
Roger Moore.
Yeah, I don't know. I fell off somewhere.
The old ones are so funny. I have like
they're hilarious.
I have like the box set.
What's so good about Skyfall?
You know what? I think it's long, so there's bits in it that I forget every time I rewatch it. But I don't know. Daniel Craig just killed it. Adele did the soundtrack for it. There's just so many bits to it that
Who's the baddie in that one?
I can't remember the character.
Is it the guy that played
theaters.
Queen? Is he the one that's in that one? Or not Queen? The guy that played Freddie Mercury in the Queen movie? Is it the same guy? I just forget his name as an actor. Raimi. Yeah,
he's incredible.
He's a villain in one of the newer ones.
Rami Malek.
Yeah.
I can't remember if that's the one he's in. I remember I saw it in the theaters, Skyfall. The thing that I took away the most with it was how ruthless James Bond was in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Just ruthless. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I really like
check it out.
Anyway,
Yeah, cool.
Would recommend.
Yeah.
What about you over there, Mr. Tober?
Big Bambi guy.
Bambi.
No, it's a good movie. I don't know. I mean, I'm like you. I don't like rewatching movies a lot. The one I liked this year that I saw, I'm going to have to play the fifth. I can't really think of one right now. You know what one I really liked was The Substance. Did you guys see that?
No.
It had Demi Moore in it.
Oh,
and
really?
It had her in where she could find this way, she was getting older and she was basically losing her position as this kind of aerobics television mogul. But she found a way that she could start injecting herself with this stuff that would make her super young again, right? But it would also turn her into a monster, right? And she started growing defects and all this stuff. It's
kind of like Death Becomes Her. Remember that?
Whoa.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's kind of on that thing, but way more grotesque and way crazier. I thought it came out last year, actually.
I was just going to ask if that was kind of recent.
I think it was one of the better movies I saw last year. And I absolutely loved it.
Sounds good.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's horrifying and funny at the same time, if that makes sense. But it's really well done.
I love freakish movies.
Yeah, it's really freaky. Yeah. But aside from that, I like happy stuff. Yeah, mostly. I just like
Let's move into music. Let's talk about some of the best music.
Ooh, okay. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so Clips. I love the new Clips album this year. They're a rap group that I loved since I was a little kid, and they put out a new album. One of the guys left and came back. He left to be a minister and came back to the group. Oh. Those two rappers actually ended up performing at the Vatican this year. Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's kind of crazy. Only one of their songs, because the rest of them are way too explicit. But they had a really like touching song actually, where they both had lost their mother and father within the same year, within a really short time frame, and they're brothers, right? Mm-hmm. Pusha T and Malice are brothers, the two guys, and so one wrote a verse about his mom, and the second verse is about the dad. and they lived apart, but they died really close to one another.
Wow.
Right. And it's kind of a really beautiful rap, right? You know, and it's quite religious as well. So I could see why they picked that song and not the song after.
What happens when you get an American Pope?
The song after about coke dealing, they did not pick.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a good album through and through. It was like a return to form with like the Neptunes and a lot of these great producers that these guys came from. These guys were from Virginia, right? So they're pretty unlikely rap duo. So that one was fantastic. And the other one that I absolutely loved was on the complete other side of the thing. I'm listening to it right now. His name is Country Guy, Tyler Childers. So Tyler Childers is a country guy with a really cool voice, and kind of a real outlawish twang. And he actually had this album most recently produced by Rick Rubin, who's one of my favorite producers and, you know, moguls. I think Rick Rubin's just a really fascinating guy, and he put out an amazing album this year. So I'm listening to like the rappiest of rap and the countryest of country simultaneously, and I'm having a great time.
Okay.
Life is all about balance.
Oh yeah.
That's wonderful. I know nothing about country.
No.
I went to Cavendish years ago, and then there was a hurricane, and my tent blew down, and my friends took off with my car, and I didn't know. And
Good friends.
I think I came back from that and was like, I think I'm good, actually.
So that's your country experience.
That's my country experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly, I mean, for me, like music right now, I'm like completely brain dead of like when it comes to like best of music. Because right now my son is heavily into Nightmare Before Christmas. So that is all I listen to right now.
Oh yeah.
The soundtrack.
That's incredible.
That's not as bad as Frozen.
No, he doesn't know.
I've been through that.
No, listen, I sing along. I enjoy it, but it's like it's every once in a while I'm kind of like, hey bud, like can we listen to something else?
It gets to you after a while.
It's so like you can sneak in a couple things here, like you know, it's Halloween and he's all pumped about it, so it's like, hey bud, you want to listen to like a different Halloween song? He's like, yeah. So I put on like Thriller.
Yeah.
So you know, I try to sneak a few ones in there that are different, like whatever. But I put in the Zombie is one of my favorite songs like ever.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Cranberries. Yeah.
And so I put that on there, and even though it has nothing to do with zombies, it says the word zombies, and he's 4. So guess what? He doesn't know that's about the Irish conflict. It's a Halloween song.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, that's where my life is right now.
Gracie went from Taylor Swift to Nirvana and Foo Fighters and Green Day, all the great 90s bands.
Very impressive.
So we're having an awesome year for music in the car. It's really, it's Nirvana is actually getting a little annoying though. Because I'm like, there's like way more other than Nirvana. Please stop playing just Nirvana, right? And I'm like, because there used to be Taylor Swift. It was Taylor Swift for 2 years. I put my time in with old T Swift.
Yeah.
Big time, right? She has zero interest in the new album though, thank God.
Do you know what Elvis, Nirvana, and Taylor Swift all have in common?
You don't like them?
That's not what I would say.
Yeah.
But I would put them in the category of probably, in my opinion, some of the most overrated musicians of all time.
Oof.
All time.
That's harsh. I don't.
How's that harsh? I just said overrated. I didn't say they sucked.
Overrated is a harsh statement.
No, it's not.
Man, if I said you were overrated, you would be pretty like. If people were like, "Oh, Matt's a great guy," I say, "Nah, he's overrated." Like you would be like, "Ouch, that hurts more than saying I'm a terrible person."
Matt is not a legend among legends.
Well, maybe you are in your community until somebody calls you overrated, right? Like, so someone said like the coolest guy in. I don't know where you live.
Prospect.
I didn't want to say it. I was just being stupid. It's the coolest guy in Prospect. Someone says, no, he's overrated. He's not that great.
I could accept that.
You could be. I would
accept
I'd
that.
probably be okay with that too. I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know how Taylor Swift would take that.
She's a megastar, man. I'm not.
What do you think of Taylor Swift?
I'm not a Swiftie.
Not a Swiftie.
I was a fan of her when
she did country.
When we were 16, and she was like teardrops on my guitar. Like I was fully enveloped in that, you know, teen drama. Wish, you know, my life was different, or wish this boy liked me, or whatever. Like I was all into that. But then, as it went on, and I heard this kind of a really neat take on Taylor Swift recently, of course, with the new album and everything out. But there's like such a clear line when it became less about the art and more about the business. And my issue now is, and don't come for me for saying this, but my issue now is like, I would love to see her like be like a teammate or like be part of the community, or like I'd love to see her take like $1 billion of her dollars and like do something with it. You know what I mean? Like, why are you releasing an album and you have 28 remixes of the album, and like some business decisions, like strategically putting out an album at this time to like block, you know, viewership for another artist that's putting out an album. And it's just, it's not, to me, it's not about the art anymore. To me, it's all about the business and the money. And that just doesn't really interest me.
I would say I don't know enough about her because I think she's fine. I mean, obviously she's talented. She can play the guitar. You would, but she writes her own music, so that's good. Yeah. She, you know, plays her own music. She has a decent voice. I just think for the level of fame that she has and the command that she has, because her people are a little bit cultish.
Yeah.
I just think that she's not as good to deserve that.
Sure.
Well,
that's what I mean by overrated.
I also don't think anyone in this world is worth that sort of cultish mentality.
You know, I think
fair.
Like, that's the catalyst. That's the point. I mean, the problem is there's so many hardworking musicians out there now, and I mean, you know, music should be driven from the community, right? So what should happen is you should find this cool band downtown tonight, and you say, Mike, this band's really freaking cool. You would like them, right? And I'd be like, oh wow, they are cool. Then I tell a few of my friends, and that's how music has been for so long.
Completely.
With streaming services, what's happening now is our music focuses have been really narrowed, unless we're very siloed. So if I'm listening to weird shit, it's going to feed me more weird shit because I'm in that kind of
algorithms,
right? But if I'm listening to mainstream pop or Taylor Swift, I'm not hearing a lot more artists than just T Swift, right? So I think that's the problem, right? But I think you know we you know overrate and stuff's unfair. Like I think Taylor Swift put out Folklore was a really great record, probably the only one I ever really liked. But it was COVID, and I think she recorded it in like in a cottage or something. And I found it had like a real kind of chill vibe to it, so I liked it quite a bit. But a good songwriter, good. She's a good lyric writer. She's an amazing musician, like amazing.
Oh yeah.
So it's like the problem is that we're, you know, we're overemphasizing on few now more than we ever have before, right? Like, you know, there's another guy like Bad Bunny. It's like, you know, I'm not against Bad Bunny, but I don't listen to any of his stuff.
Yeah.
I can't name a song.
No,
I don't. You know, and it's not like I'm old, and I'm an older guy, but I'm not old in the sense that I've lost a grasp of new and fresh, because I love new music, right? Like, so I'm always looking for it. So it's like, you know, it's like, where's the fun?
Maybe it's not the individuals that we have something against, but it's everyone else around them.
I think it's more that, honestly.
I think it's more the machine, right?
Yeah.
And I really
think you nailed it. Like, and I don't have any issues with Taylor Swift, and that I think she seems like a nice person.
Goes back to as far as Nirvana, right? You know, Nirvana's not a terrible band.
People just love them way too much. And don't get me wrong, I am a Foo Fighters fan, so 1/3
right, exactly.
of that
drummer.
band,
yeah.
I think is one of the greatest. Like Dave Grohl, take away his indiscretions, but Dave Grohl is one of the greatest people in music, like I think ever.
But I'm a huge hip hop guy, and you know what? People like you know fawned over Tupac forever, and I'm like, nah, he's not my favorite rapper. Not even by like I wouldn't put him in my top 10. And it's not that I don't like Tupac.
You wouldn't put Tupac in your top 10?
No.
What?
No.
Didn't we record a podcast like a year ago where you said he was in your top 5?
Oh.
No way. Well, play the
Show
tape
the
back.
receipts.
Let's play the tape back. Which episode?
We have a podcast. Or we started a podcast.
Oh, he's in my top 5?
Pretty sure
we did the top 5 in that?
Pretty sure we did, yeah.
I said Tupac?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, well, maybe it changes. Yeah. But,
I mean, you're allowed to change your mind.
No, but I don't know if I'd put him in my top 10. I mean, I would probably, because I'd probably go for more of the New York guys, like who I'm listening to today, right?
Did he?
No, not that New York guy.
And we're off.
So there's been some people, you can banish people from your Spotify, eh? So if you don't want to hear them on random anymore, so Diddy has been banished, and as well as Kanye this year.
That's so
You
fair.
banished Kanye.
I loved Kanye West for years,
no,
but
he's a.
I just can't support you know, I mean, I know he has a mental illness, right? So
He
I mean,
has to,
there's part of me that's like kind of like, oh, okay, well, I get it. Like, you're off your meds, right?
Yeah.
But still, like, Christ, dude, you can't be saying that stuff, right? Like, you can't be anti-Semitic, you can't be inciting hatred, you can't be trying to.
When he put Harriet Tubman on his betrayal list.
Yeah.
I'm like, brother, what?
No, like he's not making any sense anymore, right? And
It's been a while too.
Yeah, it's been a while. So and I had Taylor Swift blocked for a while too. And the reason is because Gracie would just play her in my car nonstop, and I would be like, "Dude, I need a break from Taylor Swift." I was like, "I don't know what's happening. I guess she's gone." She's like, "Why's Taylor Swift not working?"
She quit.
Yeah, so I banished a few. Yeah, so Diddy's not there anymore. Right.
Well, that's a kind of backpedaling a little bit. It's a huge reason why I really love going to festivals.
Yeah.
Like, there's not many artists where you'll see me dish out, hundreds of dollars to go see them for one show.
Mm-hmm.
But I have seen a lot of artists and paid a fraction of what probably people would have seen to see them individually. Like,
that makes sense.
and it's been incredible experiences. A couple years ago, I saw Billie Eilish, I saw Kendrick Lamar, I saw Fred again,
Nice.
all in the same 24 hours. And I was like,
wow.
this
12 a day.
yeah, I was cooked at the end of it.
Where
but
was
it
that at?
Osheaga.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you
Yeah.
went to
Yeah,
Chicago. Oh,
Yes,
cool. Yeah.
I'm an Osheaga vet.
Nice.
I was there for like 7 years or something in a row.
My
and
4-year-old loves Bad Guy.
Oh, yeah?
Loves it.
Oh, it's a great song.
It is a cool song, but he just like, because again, he's 4, so he's like, he hears Bad Guy, so he's like, haha, bad guys, like super villains.
well,
right?
and
Like,
it is kind of a spooky song. It's a good, yeah.
so yeah, he loves that.
Yeah,
so.
we stand Billy. If you're listening to this, I love you.
You want to come on a podcast?
Yeah, exactly.
Or Taylor Swift, come here and defend
Yeah, true,
yourself
true,
to
true.
these guys. I'll have your back.
I don't dislike you. I dislike everyone around you.
We'll just sing folklore songs.
There you go. Man.
There you go. Okay, so where were we there, guys?
We were gonna do. We were also going to talk about our favorite, because we're at Garrison.
Yeah.
We were going to talk about our favorite Garrison craft beer of the year.
So Garrison, yeah, we're going to plug this one especially for Garrison kids. We're here
Brought
at
to you
your
by Garrison.
establishment. Brought to you by Garrison. Not really, but
I mean, give us some money if you want.
sorry, we will take donations.
Send me an email when we're done.
Yeah. All right. So for me, I like the Heisen one. What's
Hefe.
Hefe?
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
Was probably my favorite seasonal you guys did this year.
Yes.
I'm still the juicy, the big juicy is still my favorite here at Garrison. If I'm being 100% honest, it's just a nice beer. That's the one I tell other people to try, and they all like it.
Good,
so I never look
thank
like a
you.
bad person when I recommend a beer to someone. So that's the one I always recommend.
Big Juicy is probably a top 5 most crushable beers that's 8% or higher.
Yeah.
Like easily crazy. Like there's very few. Like you look at Le Fin du Monde by Unibrew. That's a 9% beer. Crazy crushable for a 9% beer. Same thing when you get to what's it called? Their Delirium Tremens. Again, another high alcohol beer.
Yep.
Again, crazy crushable.
That Happy Place one's pretty.
Happy
crushable.
Place is good, but I'll tell you, like Juicy, when it's a nice sunny day on a Friday,
Oh, yeah.
I really do love like to go and pick up like a couple IPAs, and Juicy goes down pretty fast for an 8% beer,
Yeah.
and you don't taste it. It's just all flavor. It's fantastic.
It's the perfect foundation for a day, for an evening, if you want one.
Yeah.
Like it's so good. Years before I ever started, I was going to say dating Garrison. What the heck? This is my life
it's kind
now.
of like that. Yeah.
This is maybe the longest relationship I've ever been in. No, years before I ever started working here, me and my best friend Vero, shout out, she's in Korea. We would go to the liquor store and we would each get a Juicy, and then we would get like a 6-pack of whatever else we were going to drink that night. And that was
Smart.
that
Yeah, the
was
Kickstarter.
Absolutely. Yeah. So
I used to do the same thing.
That being said, though, Hefeweizen is a style. It's one of my favorite styles. And if you want to drink many,
yes,
that's what I had when I had the Hefeweizen when I went down to meet them. And I'm telling you, never in my life have I like wanted to just say like to my wife, just come pick me up, because it was a sunny day, late
so
September.
good.
And the Hefeweizen was flowing real good in that gigantic mug.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have like 6 of them.
Yeah, we ended up running out of kegs that Oktoberfest week. We were scouring for.
I also heard you
cans
guys
to
ran
bring.
out of Oh My Gourd too.
Yeah.
Early.
Oh my gourd. Yeah.
Pumpkin beer gone.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. We don't have any.
I got to pick up a couple, actually, just because it's nice to have one there
Yes.
for Pumpkin Caravan.
They started canning the what we're drinking here, Doug's Brow.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, they started
cool.
canning. I didn't think that you guys were going to can it, but I guess because you ran out of pumpkin.
Well, we canned it last year as well.
You did?
'Cause
Okay.
It's a special brew that we make for our friend Doug, Guy, who runs Legendary. His best friend passed away a few years ago, so we make Doug's Brow for Doug. He loved Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
So this is for him every year, and it's
really nice.
It's
Oh,
a
that's
delicious
cool.
beer to go along with it too. So
Tasty beer.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Juicy, is that what you're saying for you?
I mean, yeah,
or-
Juicy is an OG. I can never stray away from Juicy. Hefeweizen also fave. Oh my gourd, when we get the cinnamon sugar rim.
Yeah.
Ooh, so good. But summertime though, one that like I love to introduce to people who say like, oh, I don't like beer.
Yeah.
I give them mango dragon fruit.
Okay, yeah.
The sour.
Yeah.
Because it's not
Right
like,
up your alley.
oh my gosh. It's
He
not
hates sours.
No.
Well, it's not an aggressive sour. It's very approachable, but like
No,
when
it's an
you
easy
pour it out,
drinker.
it's
I've
like
had it.
it's like beautiful, like ruby red color. And
Yeah.
people are like, what is this?
Gosh, remember that super sour one you guys had?
Sour to the people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we may or may not still have a couple cans downstairs. Sour to the people is
That's sour.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Oof, that was tough.
So that's the favorite beers. Now, I guess last question we have here, before we move on to 2026, I guess, kind of thing, is a favorite new restaurant.
oh. Does it have to be new?
Or like new, it could be
favorite
new to
restaurant.
you.
Yeah.
It could be new to you.
Well, my favorite restaurant of all time, I'll shout this out, is the Canteen.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Downtown Dartmouth.
It's the best place in Dartmouth, period.
It is the best ever. They grow their vegetables in their little garden on the
Yep.
rooftop of that building. Even like if I see something on the menu and I'm like, don't know what that means, guess what? Doesn't matter, because I know when I order it, it's going to be delicious.
The Cropster roll.
Cropster
No.
roll.
It's
dude.
snow crab and lobster roll.
Oh, yeah.
The Cropster roll.
Nice. Love it.
And
Legendary.
I was there recently.
Like a Master Chef owner or winner. Or,
It is.
No,
Yes.
won that
Yes.
winner or nominee or winner.
I don't know if they won or
finalist.
whatever, but they
Yeah,
were
yeah,
finalists
yeah,
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Renee.
Yeah.
What up, Renee?
I went recently and I had the lobster pasta, and the sheer amount of lobster that they put on that dish, like,
I'm going.
no, you need to.
Yeah, I got to check that
You
one
need
out.
to.
I've checked it out once before. I can't. It's so long. I haven't been there in a long time.
And anytime they do like a scallop dish, also incredible.
The
Anyway.
scallop and snow pea risotto.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So good.
Exactly. Love it.
Awesome.
Okay.
We
I'm
went to
hungry.
Burger King this year, Matt. We had a really good meal there today at lunch. I know we did though. We
actually did go to Burger
we
King
had
for lunch.
I had a bacon and cheese Whopper, and it was unreal. Like, you know, the person that made my burger did a commendable job, and sometimes you just don't show up to.
We had to go out for lunch to kind of figure out some stuff here to work on and to figure this out.
Yeah.
And I parked in Bayers Lake at the parking lot, and I said, Mike, like Subway or Burger King? And he was like, Burger King.
Did you get one of the little crowns?
No, they were
on the
the
there.
table. I didn't put one on today though. I just
what the
wasn't. I
heck?
just didn't feel like a king today.
That's okay. Tuesday after a long weekend.
Some days I do. Yeah, it depends what meds I'm on. Yeah, but today I
Yeah.
just didn't feel like a king day. I was just kind of humble.
But
Yeah.
in all seriousness, like my favorite like kind of restaurant to me or whatever right now is Oliva. Like
Oh,
I love
yeah.
going there.
Yeah.
Chef G's awesome.
Oliva, yeah.
Always takes care of me
I gotta
there.
get down there.
Just there last
know,
week.
I
I'll be down there next week with you. Actually,
That's right. We'll be down there.
you go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So honestly, like he makes the best like Lebanese food, so authentic, and it's high quality, and it's like honestly, it's kind of the place to be. You go there at night, and you are going to probably like run into some high profile people. So
Oh, tea.
yeah,
All right.
so yeah, that's my go to.
Well, and I just always think about that friggin' video of Chip smacking
Yes.
the hummus. That's iconic.
Yes,
Oh yeah. So that's on our,
like
on
6
our
million
socials.
views.
Yeah, 6 million views of Chip slapping hummus there.
Yeah, I have to get down there. I haven't
so
yet,
good.
but I trust your judgment.
Yeah. So are you going with Burger King there? I'm surprised you're not KFC.
I'm going to lock in. Shout out to all the fast food joints. They don't get enough love. No, I think I don't know. I mean, I've eaten a lot of places here. I had a really nice night at that Smoke and Ash. Was it down?
Oh,
the waterfront?
yeah.
Salt and Ash.
Salt and Ash. There you go.
Salt
Terrible
and
at this.
There's Sea Smoke and Salt and Ash.
Yeah.
Both down there kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to both places and just combined it.
There you go.
Yeah, no. But no, that was a really nice dinner that we had down there. We went down with some friends one night. It was lovely.
Yeah, that is a good spot.
Yeah. I had oysters and other things.
Another
all
one
good.
down there I would recommend is Matadora.
Oh, yes. Haven't tried that
yeah.
yet. That's one of the top restaurants in Canada now or something.
No.
There was two down there.
I don't think that's the one that there is a restaurant down there that is like borderline getting. It's the Mystic.
The Mystic.
The Mystic.
yeah.
And there's talk that it could be getting a Michelin star.
Oh my gosh, I forget that one's even down there. Well, and I'm also like,
Do you know the Michelin stars? Okay, let me ask you this question.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm ready.
True or false? The Michelin star guy is the same as the Michelin tire guy.
False.
True.
What?
No, it's true.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Why?
Michelin invented the Michelin Guide as a way to get people to drive more, to use their tires more, to wear their tires out.
What?
And so Michelin,
crazy?
The Michelin star rating, 1 star is like worth a stop.
Yeah.
2 stars is like worth a detour, and 3 stops is worth a trip.
That's incredible.
And now it's the most prestigious thing you can get for a restaurant in like the world.
Well, I'm locked on the fact that like, how come this guy finding a rating for his tires and also the entire way that restaurants have been built? Why was that all formulated at the same time?
It was
so
a
weird.
brilliant thing that the Michelin guy was just like, how do we get people to use their tires more? And he was like, I'm going to make a list of the best restaurants that you have to eat. And basically, like, the bigger the more stars you get, the more you have to drive further to get to them.
How did that? Oh, it translated to tires because driving.
Yeah. And so
crazy.
it's like getting people to put extra 1,000 kilometers on their tires.
Wow, that's sneaky. And whoever that guy is, kudos to you.
Yeah.
That's
It'd be cool if they got a
incredible.
star though, man. That place.
That would be very cool.
Yeah.
All
All right.
Wow.
You know what? Okay, so we had, we actually ate a whole hour here in 5 minutes. So you're running to be one of our longest guests, which is fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Let's just shoot the shit.
Sorry, but also you're welcome.
That's awesome. No, you're doing great. Do you want to do the 2 truths and a lie game? What do you think?
Oh gosh.
2 truths and a lie, and we'll try to guess. You can just say whatever you want, and then we'll go into our
10
10 questions.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, 2 truths and a lie. I can't swim. I got in a fight once and didn't fight back.
I think that's called just getting beat up.
Yeah, that's my lie, actually. Just kidding. And I think donuts are overrated.
Oh. I think that's true. I think that's true because that's a very specific
What was the
thing.
first one you said? I'm sorry.
I can't swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lie. You could swim.
I think, I'm going to go number 2. I think number 2 is the lie.
Oh, no.
Which one's a lie?
I think donuts are overrated.
Oh, really?
That was a
Okay.
lie.
All right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So okay. On the overrated
Totally
thing.
tricked us.
Yeah, good job.
I can like swimming is just why would I be in the water when I could be on land?
That's fair.
That's a good. I like that. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like, if you want me in the water, give me a noodle, give me a floaty, like, give me something. I don't need to.
I feel like the same way people are like,
fight
"Hey, you
for my
want to climb a
life.
tower?" I'm like, "No,
No,
Why? Fucking fine here. Why would
I'm good. I can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and then one time I was in a fight and didn't fight back. I started laughing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Were they like? So details. So this fight, what happened? Were they were they just unable to hurt you?
No, I got like bonked in the head, and then I started to laugh.
Concussion laugh.
Yeah, it's called a
then I-
concussion.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's not so pleasant.
Yeah, and then one of my friends came and swooped me away, and that was the end.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
okay.
weird. Anyway,
Great job. Moving on to the 10 questions.
anyway, yeah.
Da-da-da.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
That being said, don't try to fight me.
Okay.
So I will fight back.
So here's some Laura Fleming, here, aka You Found Flora. Follow Laura on Instagram if you get a chance, please. And she's doing lots of great stuff on there. Number one, if you could bottle one feeling and sip it forever, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. Do you need one word or like the explanation of the feeling?
Just go for it.
Oh my gosh. It is a hot August late afternoon and the sun is setting. There's a little bit of a breeze, but it's still hot. And I'm dancing in the sun with my friends. If I could bottle up that feeling and sip it forever, you would never see me again.
That's very detailed. That's good. Okay.
Excellent.
I feel very passionate about that.
That was not where I would have been like anger. Just like,
I wish to feel rage all the time.
just that.
My blood boiling and all moments of life.
Yeah. The rage I feel in traffic.
Yeah. And so I guess in one word, I would say euphoria.
Yeah. Okay. That's
But
good.
specifically, it takes me back to those moments.
That was a great answer.
Great
Thank
answer.
you.
Number 2. So, what's the one question you wish people would ask you more?
Oh, God. Are you hungry?
That's a great question.
And then the typical response would be like, like, are you hungry? You'd be like, yes. And then I would ask you like, what do you want to eat? And then as a typical woman, you'd be like, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
exactly.
Yeah.
I need you to give me 2 options and then I'll pick.
There you go.
Yeah.
Actually, you can give me 3 options, then I'll pick. I can narrow it down from 3, but
Okay, there you go.
All right. If you were an animal in your next life, which one would you choose and why?
I think I'd want to be a horse.
Why? Elaborate.
Well, I mean, they're large enough that like people don't really fuck with you,
Okay.
Sure.
which is nice. Also, they're majestic.
Kids don't understand that. They'll pull on your tail. They'll mess you up.
Well, and then
Kick 'em.
good luck to your kid.
Then you kick them.
Yeah, and like I don't know, I'm just a horse.
Off to the glue factory.
oh no, oh no. Yeah, no, they can run fast, and it just seems like I don't know. Horse movies always made me cry growing up. So
There you go.
there you go.
Good answer.
Question number 4. So, who's one person in your life right now that you are thankful for, and why?
Oh, that's cute. This is gonna be.
I can't think of anyone.
Thank myself.
I'm thankful for myself.
Yeah. Best answer.
I mean, honestly, I think just like in general, this is going to be wah, wah, wah. But in general, I'm like pretty grateful for the people that I've learned to like surround myself with now that I've gotten older. Like it's a really weird thing going through your 20s and seeing, friends that you've had for a really long time and you kind of grow apart or things start to get problematic or whatever. And like, I think right now I'm grateful for my ability to choose the right people.
That's good. I think that's a great
That's
answer.
kind of deep.
Yeah, no, but that's good.
Yeah.
Good answer, my friend.
Thank you.
Good answer.
Number 5 is not deep.
How many colors are in a bag of Skittles?
Oh shit. Oh, 5?
Sure.
Did you not look up the answer?
What the heck?
I didn't look up the answer.
There's purple, there's orange, there's
I should-
green,
I'll
there's
just-
red, and there's
Oh,
yellow.
I'm in airplane mode here, man.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think I
think
am
you're
right.
right.
Let's just go.
I think it's 5.
Tell us if we're wrong in the
Yeah,
comments.
you know what?
section.
Call us out in the comments. That's right.
Whatever.
Also, I only like original Skittles and sour Skittles.
Sour Skittles are the best.
They're the
So
best.
What about tropical? You're not a jam? Yeah.
Nah,
I don't know.
get away from
I don't
me.
know. I don't know what they're doing.
I don't need that.
No, I don't know who likes tropical Skittles.
Never met
It's
anyone.
like when the other options are as great as they are, why would you ever?
You just get those when the other Skittles aren't there.
Exactly.
All right, question number 6.
Ready.
So, who is the comedian that made you laugh the hardest at the Great Canadian Outdoor Comedy Festival?
2025.
2025.
The one that just happened. Yes, 2025.
You know what? Jeff Arcuri.
I saw pictures with him. Yeah.
Yes, I am a huge fan of his.
He's great.
And I think it was kind of a show that like wasn't like as expected, maybe. Like he is kind of he's still very popular, but like he's, a smaller name than like Bert.
I
like
agree with you. I think
Theo
he's
or
under.
something
I
like
think
that.
he's under the radar. A lot of people don't get excited
so
about him.
quick. He's so snappy. He doesn't really like his jokes. Sometimes you're like, oh man, but like
Yep.
his whole presence isn't about like being mean or like anything like that. He's an all-around great dude. If you have not seen any of his stuff, please look him up.
I think he's actually one of the best comedians who does crowd work right now.
Yes, agreed.
Yep.
Agreed. I feel like he kind of started this like crowd work movement.
I kind of feel like I hate to say it, but I kind of feel like Matt Rife is the one who really kind of popularized it.
Yeah,
I just think
that's true.
I just think that that's his whole act. And every time I've seen and I mean to shit on the guy because he has some funny things and everything, but I feel like that the crowd work thing is his whole act, and I don't always laugh. About? Yeah, I don't really
that's fair.
laugh that much at him.
I didn't love his Netflix special, but his like clips on TikTok I find funny.
Yeah. So yeah, he's a good clip guy. His special, I was kind of like looking for it to end.
That being said, Matt Rife, see you next summer.
Yeah, I mean he'll sell out. He will 100%. He'll
absolutely.
He could sell out 2 shows.
Yeah, he's huge.
He's so industry. Popular, this probably isn't a secret, but last year they added the second show because 9,000 tickets sold out in less than 48 hours. Right. So all the people online being like, Matt Rife, we don't want to see you. Hey, guess what? Yeah,
people do. And you know what? And he's popular generationally as well.
Totally.
And that's when you can do comedy and you can appeal to, my demographic, an older demographic, and a younger demographic. That's when you're really, winning in the terms of Charlie Sheen winning.
Yeah, you've been all about Charlie Sheen.
No, I'm obsessed with that documentary. I forgot. I should have mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah, no, that was a really, really fun.
Question number 7 over to you, though.
Okay. What is one experience or place you have visited that you never want to go back to, and why?
That I never want to go back to.
You did something that was just terrible.
Oh my God.
You did a thing and you just like, I never want to do that again. Could be like a sport. Could be could be anything.
Oh, you're not talking about a specific place.
It could be a place. It could be whenever you want. If you traveled somewhere and it sucked.
Can I be honest about London, England?
Sure.
Hey, what the heck is that place about?
What do you mean?
I feel like I went. Every single bar had the same menu.
Yeah, welcome to London.
Yeah,
London is pretty. Yeah, I agree with you.
It was like everything was
bangers,
the same.
mash, and fish and chips.
But like even like,
I'm sure when you go further into London, past the tourist bit, you'd probably get more variety. Would you not?
I mean, maybe, but I feel like the restaurants even had like. I remember being shocked because the literal menu, like same items, yes, but even like the format and the look of the menu was the exact same at every single pub that we went to. And I was like, this just seems like what I'm sure that there are beautiful places in and around that area, but I would probably never travel back there.
I've never been to London outside of flying into Heathrow. So I've never been there. I would love to do a show there because I think it very much the drinking culture there.
Pint is
I would love to do an afternoon
pint. They're the original afternoon pinters.
Okay, I take it back. If you make that trip, I'm coming.
So that is something I'd like to do.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think anybody is like, oh yeah, the UK is like, celebrated for their culinary stuff. Like outside of Gordon Ramsay, but Gordon Ramsay went to Paris to learn how to cook.
Yeah,
there's two sides of it. Like so the time we spent in London, you're absolutely right. I didn't, from my own experience, and we traveled quite far. We didn't see a bunch of different variances in food. But I loved being there though. It was a really cool spot. It's very expensive too. London's a really expensive place, but like the difference when you go from London to Paris in terms of variety of like foods and options, you're just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Right. It's quite mind blowing.
And I care so much about food. Like to me, like the food and drink experience is like so
sure, but Halifax is
a huge part of life.
I mean, sometimes we take for granted how amazing Halifax is because we have so much variety here.
Absolutely,
it's growing heavily.
Yeah.
It's grown over the last 10 years.
It's probably not always been that way. I mean, unless you're from Spryfield and you got just pizza, or 19 variations of pizza places.
Yes,
but like downtown, I mean, gosh, there's a lot of variety. There's so many great options, and they're so well made here, right?
Yeah,
so we're a little spoiled.
I have a hard time now hearing people being like, "Oh, Halifax sucks." Like I want to leave. Like I remember growing up hearing that so often, and I'm like, that never really made sense to me. And like especially now these days, I'm like, no wonder we have way too many people.
I don't feel Halifax sucks.
No, I don't think that way at all. I love it here. No. I love it here.
No, I love it here too. I really do. I think I think it's a very fortunate place to be.
Yeah,
right?
agreed.
100%.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right. So question number 8. What do you think will be the biggest change in the world in the next 100 years?
Whoa, 100? The biggest change probably will be that the world will implode on itself.
Okay, there you go. So we're going to Mars.
See you later. All right.
I just can't see it.
No, you can't see us rocking another 100 years. This globe, you can't see it turning around for another 100 years.
Oh, well, like the pace that it's going, man. How is everyone supposed to like keep their brains? I don't know. Technology
in some
going
sort of
too
meta
fast.
device.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like we'll be enclosed in a glass case, and our brain is going to be outside of our body. And sorry if that's freakish, but that's what I believe.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what it is. Question 9, over to you.
Okay. How do you prefer to handle conflicts or disagreements?
Apparently, just take punches to the head.
Laugh and roll
That's
on the
okay.
floor.
You know what? You take it out on me, and I'll just deal with it in private.
Yeah.
That's really funny. I mean, like, ideally, I'd love to be like, well, I'd like to sit down and have a strategic conversation and just like, really communicate clearly. And that is what I believe should happen. I went to school for communications. I feel like I can write a good email. I can speak well when it comes to having discussions with people. But really, I get nervous.
Oh, okay.
I do when I have to, express my feelings about something that like isn't popular, or maybe isn't like, if I'm directly speaking to someone about like, oh, hey, like you did this and I hate it. Obviously that's not the way that I would say it, but I'm a people pleaser. So I have a really, really hard time telling people that they've upset me.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that feel like? Because I love telling people that they upset me. I love conflict.
Well, it's just kind of meant that like when I'm done with someone, I just kind of like,
Peace out.
It's just over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is in some ways easy and in some ways not so great, but I work that out on my own time.
Just ghosting people. So question number 10. So what is the all-time best type of beer, style of beer for you?
Oh, I love my hazy IPAs.
Yeah, they're pretty fantastic.
Period. I like.
Can't hate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the best.
I'm with you on that.
I think like my favorite style outside of that is like the hef, like the weeded, like banana.
You and I are
clove
very
moment.
aligned there.
Yeah, but like hazy IPAs, like I'm going to shout out Exile and North Street, the unfiltered.
Yep.
Incredible. So the hazier the better.
Awesome.
We get some good hazy IPAs here. Mm-hmm. There's some
There's
really
a lot
good
of great ones.
Yeah, we do. We produce some good
Pretty
hazy
lucky.
IPAs in
We got
Nova Scotia.
three or four top picks that I can just think of right off the top of my head that I like a lot.
Yeah.
Nova Scotia's got it going on.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
100%. All right.
So last call.
All right. Last call is the last thing we'll ask you, then we'll leave you alone finally. What's one piece of advice you were given in your life that you'd like to share with us and our listeners today?
Oh my gosh. Trust your gut.
Trust your gut.
Always. Whether that's ladies, whether that's your like women's intuition or whatever else. Like it's like when you do a test and you're doing multiple choice and the first answer that you think it is, and then you second guess yourself, and then the second guessing is usually wrong. If your gut is telling you something, trust it. It's more than likely right. And if it's not right in that moment, it will be right later on down the road. Sometimes it's about playing the long game.
All right.
Very good. Love it.
Yay.
good.
That's it. We're all done.
We are all done. We're just going to do a quick shout out.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
so obviously, Laura being a part of the team now, hosting some podcasts and being on social media. You found Flora, so we found her, and so everyone should be flocking over to your Instagram, following you. Any businesses listen to that, reach out to us because Laura is the perfect person to highlight your business. And I guess final cheers to 2025.
Yes. Thanks everyone for listening. Cheers to you, Laura.
Thank you so much.
All right.
This was so
Have a great
fun.
one. This was awesome.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to The Afternoon Pint. We are an independent podcast and we need your support. please take a moment to hit that like, follow, and share button. Email us if you have an idea or suggestion for the show. Please send your feedback. We'd love to hear from you.